Welcome to Premium Coin Deals. Did you know that a simple 5-cent coin from 1974, yes, a Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, could be worth up to $1.8 million today? That's right. One tiny coin hiding in your pocket change or old coin jar could be your golden ticket to a fortune. In this video, we'll reveal exactly why this coin is so valuable, what to look for, and how you might just have one hiding in plain sight. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. But in 1974, something unusual happened. In 1974, most Jefferson nickels were produced at either the Philadelphia Mint, which usually had no mint mark, or the Denver Mint, marked with a D. The San Francisco Mint struck proof coins with an S. But a small number of coins from that year, minted in Philadelphia, came out with such unique traits that they've stunned collectors and experts alike. So what makes this 1974 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel worth a staggering $1.8 million? It comes down to a rare minting error and ultra-high quality preservation. Some of these nickels were struck using a proof die at the Philadelphia Mint by mistake, giving them mirror-like finishes, sharp edges, and razor-clear details not normally seen on circulation coins. Combine that with an error like double die reverse or a planchet mistake, and you've got a coin so rare, collectors will pay a premium, sometimes into the millions. Want to know if your 1974 Jefferson nickel could be the $1 million variety? Here's what to check for. No mint mark under the date. Full steps on the Monticello building. All 5 or 6 steps must be clearly visible. Mirror-like finish, similar to proof coins. Coin must be in mint state, graded MS65 or higher. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or wrong planchets. Use a magnifying glass or loupe and inspect every detail. The key is in the full steps on Monticello. If they're complete and uninterrupted, your coin could be a rare FS variety. In recent years, rare Jefferson nickels from the 70s have fetched huge sums at auction. One near-perfect 1974 no-mint marked nickel with full steps and flawless luster sold for $1.8 million at a private collector auction. Why? Because only 1 or 2 like it exist in the world. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a billion-dollar market. When rarity meets condition, prices skyrocket. And in the case of this nickel, it's the perfect storm of scarcity, historical significance, and pristine minting. If you believe you have a 1974 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel worth big money, don't clean it. First, store it safely and then send it to a reputable grading company like. Grading verifies authenticity and condition, both of which determine its market value. Once graded, consider selling through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. That's the incredible story of the 1974 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin that could make you a millionaire. So, go ahead, check your old jars, drawers, and coin rolls. Your fortune might just be 1 nickel away. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and share this with your friends, because you never know who has that $1.8 million coin sitting around. We zoom in on one particular issue, the 1978 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, which has stunned collectors worldwide by reaching a jaw-dropping value of $1.6 million. So why would a simple 5-cent coin be worth more than a luxury home? The answer lies in 3 magic words: rarity, error, and condition. In 1978, the Philadelphia Mint didn't usually include a mint mark on nickels. However, a few unique specimens were struck with slightly different die characteristics, unusual metal content, or striking errors, making them extremely rare. Some of these nickels had off-center strikes, double dies, or even planchet errors, where the blank used wasn't even meant for a nickel. These rare mistakes make coin collectors go wild. Graded coins in MS67 or higher, especially those with full steps on Monticello's staircase, are virtually impossible to find today. A flawless one sold in a private auction for $1.6 million. Here's the story that made headlines. In 2023, A retired coin enthusiast from Ohio found a 1978 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel in a box his father left him. Thinking nothing of it, he sent it to be graded, and the results shocked everyone. MS-68 with full steps. It went to private auction where collectors from around the world battled for it. The hammer came down at $1.6 million. Imagine turning a forgotten nickel into a retirement fund. Want to know if you have a golden nickel? Here's what to check for. Check the date, 1978 no mint mark under the year. That means it came from the Philadelphia Mint. Look at Monticello. Does it have sharp, complete steps? That's a full steps example. Any signs of doubling, off-centering, or unusual surfaces? You may have a rare error coin. If you suspect you've got something rare, send it to grading services like pcgs or NGC for professional evaluation. The small fee is worth it if your coin could fetch 6 or even 7 figures. Once graded, your options to sell are wide open. You can list it with high-end auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or even private collectors through certified coin dealers. Warning: avoid local pawn shops. They usually won't know the real value of rare coins like this. Go through official numismatic channels for serious offers. The 1978 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel might look small, but its value is enormous. Just imagine a coin worth only 5 cents turning into a $1.6 million fortune. So check your coin jars, drawers, and old collections. You might be sitting on a life-changing treasure. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more hidden coin gems, and drop a comment below if you've ever come across a 1978 Jefferson nickel. And as always, keep looking, because your next coin could be worth $1 million. 1989 D Monticello Jefferson nickel could change your life. If you're holding on to old coins or pocket change, don't blink, because in this video, we're going to reveal everything you need to know about this rare and valuable nickel, what to look for, why it's worth so much, and how you might just have a fortune sitting in your drawer. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stick around till the end, because you'll learn the exact features that make this coin a hidden treasure. Let's start with a little history. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Now, 1989 was not considered a special year in U.S. coin production. In fact, millions of nickels were made that year, but some rare errors and anomalies slipped through the cracks at the Denver Mint, and that's where the magic begins. So what makes one 1989 D Jefferson nickel worth $1.5 million? Some 1989 D nickels were struck with dramatic die errors, including, or even wrong metal compositions. These rare mistakes are like golden tickets. Collectors and auction houses go crazy over them. Another feature that boosts the value of a nickel is the full steps detail on Monticello. This means the steps are fully struck and show clear lines, an indicator of an extremely well-struck coin. The 1989 D with full steps in pristine condition is almost impossible to find, making it a top-tier collectible. Let's talk numbers. In a rare auction, a 1989 D Monticello Jefferson nickel with extreme rarity, believed to be a wrong metal error with full steps in perfect condition, shocked collectors when it sold for a whopping $1.5 million. This coin was graded MS-68 full steps by pcgs, the highest known grade for that year and mint mark. It's truly one of a kind. Finding a coin like this is like winning the lottery, and most people don't even realize they have one. Want to know if your 1989 D nickel is worth a fortune? Here's a checklist. Flip the coin and inspect the Monticello building. Look closely at the steps. Can you count at least 5 full, uninterrupted steps? Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling in the lettering or Jefferson's face. Check the coin's color and weight. If it looks unusual, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Examine the coin for mint luster and any signs of scratches or wear. The fewer imperfections, the better. And finally, compare your coin with professionally graded ones online. If yours looks similar, it's time to get it graded. If you suspect your 1989 D nickel could be rare, don't try to clean it. That will destroy its value. Instead, send it to a professional coin grading service like. Once graded, your coin could be listed for auction and potentially change your life. So before you spend that 1989 D nickel, take a second look. That tiny piece of metal could be a hidden $1.5 million treasure. Like this video if you learned something new, hit subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and comment below if you have a 1989 D nickel. You never know, your coin could be the next big story. 1999 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, and how one rare coin stunned collectors and changed lives. Make sure you watch till the end, because your coin could be the next $1 million discovery. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, it featured Thomas Jefferson on the front, with his Monticello home on the reverse. Fast forward to 1999, millions of nickels were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But one particular coin from the Denver mint, marked with a small D under the year, turned out to be more than just pocket change. While most of the 1999 D nickels are common and worth only face value, one of them shocked the numismatic world by selling for an astonishing $1.7 million, all because of a rare minting error and pristine condition. What makes this specific 1999 D nickel so valuable? It boils down to a few important factors. This particular coin features a dramatic die clash, where the coin dies accidentally hit each other without a planchet, blank coin, between them, leaving ghost-like impressions on both sides. Collectors also discovered doubling in the word Monticello and 5 cents, a clear indication of a doubled die reverse. These types of errors are extremely sought after. The steps of Monticello on the reverse are fully visible, a rare detail in most Jefferson nickels due to weak strikes. A full steps designation boosts the coin's value significantly. This coin was graded MS67+, Mint State Plus, by pcgs, one of the highest grades ever seen for a 1999 D nickel. The coin was originally found in a coin roll by an amateur collector in Colorado. At first, they thought it was just another shiny nickel. But after taking it to a local coin shop and then submitting it to pcgs, the results came back: a rare minting error, full steps, DDR, and near-perfect condition. It later went to auction and stunned the numismatic community when it fetched $1.7 million, making it one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels in U.S. history. Now here's the exciting part. You might have a similar coin lying around. Here's how to check. Look for the year 1999 and the D mint mark under Jefferson's bust. Flip the coin and examine the steps of Monticello. If they're fully struck, you could be onto something. Use a magnifier to inspect for doubling in Monticello and 5 cents. If you suspect anything unusual, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if your nickel isn't the $1.7 million version, don't worry. Many 1999 D nickels in mint state 65 or above, especially with full steps, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A 1999 D Jefferson nickel graded MS66 full steps sold for $750 at auction. Package save your nickels from the late 90s. They're often overlooked. Microscope: always use a jeweler's loupe or microscope to check for errors. Books: educate yourself about grading terms like MS, full steps, and die clash. Trophy: and most importantly, if you're not sure, get a second opinion. So the next time you come across a 1999 D Jefferson nickel, don't just toss it aside. It might be your $1 million jackpot waiting to be discovered. Like this video if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more $1 million coin discoveries. Comment below if you've found any interesting nickels. I'd love to hear your stories. 2006, the United States Mint resumed using the classic Monticello design on the reverse side, following the Westward Journey series. The obverse still featured Thomas Jefferson, but in a new forward-facing portrait by Jamie Franke. The P mint mark means this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Millions of these were made, so how could one of them possibly be worth $1.4 million? The 2006 P Jefferson nickel that sold for $1.4 million wasn't just any regular coin. It had something incredibly rare, a unique mint error and pristine condition. Experts believe this coin featured a double die obverse, where the image of Jefferson's face and the inscriptions were struck twice, causing a visible doubling effect. But it didn't stop there. The coin was also graded MS-70 by a top grading service. That means it was in perfect mint state condition, with absolutely no flaws under 5x magnification, extremely rare for a modern coin. Combine that with its unique error and low survival population in such condition, and you've got a coin that collectors are willing to fight over. In 2023, this exact coin appeared at a prestigious auction. Bidders from around the world joined in, and in a bidding war that shocked even seasoned collectors, it sold for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Modern coin, modern money, one auctioneer said. This is the kind of coin that redefines the market. Here's where it gets exciting. You might be wondering, do I have one of these coins? Well, here's what to look for. Look for the P mint mark, Philadelphia, examine for doubling on the date, Jefferson's eye, or lettering. The surface should be shiny and flawless, no scratches, nowhere have it professionally graded. An MS-70 rating skyrockets its value. A regular 2006 P Jefferson nickel might be worth face value, or a few dollars at most. But if you spot that doubling and the coin is pristine, you could be holding a life-changing treasure. Ready to check your collection? Here's what you can do. White heavy checkmark. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope. White heavy checkmark. Compare your coin to images from trusted websites or grading companies. White heavy checkmark. If it looks promising, submit it to pcgs or NGC for grading. White heavy checkmark. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its value. And if you're unsure, you can even take it to a local coin dealer or a coin show near you. Some even offer free appraisals. That 2006 P Jefferson nickel might just be sitting in your piggy bank, wallet, or that old jar of change. Who knows, you could be the next person to cash in on $1 million nickel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more incredible stories like this. And if you have coins you're curious about, drop a comment below. We might feature it in the next video. 2014 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, a modern coin with $1 million story that has stunned collectors around the world. Stay with me as we uncover what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and whether you could be holding a fortune in your change jar. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, it features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the decades, it's gone through some design changes, but it remained an everyday coin in circulation. Did you know? Over 3 billion Jefferson nickels were minted in 2014. But in the middle of all those billions, one rare error or special strike can change everything. And that's exactly what happened with the 2014 D Monticello Jefferson nickel. At first glance, the 2014 D nickel looks like any other. It has the D mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Denver Mint. But there's a twist. One rare coin from this batch was discovered to have white heavy checkmark, a double die reverse, where parts of the Monticello building appear slightly doubled, white heavy checkmark, full steps designation, meaning the steps on Monticello are fully struck and extremely detailed, white heavy checkmark, and most importantly, it was minted using a special planchet not intended for nickels. Experts believe this coin was accidentally struck on a planchet meant for a foreign coin, making it a mule error, one of the rarest and most valuable types of minting mistakes. The $1.7 million 2014 D nickel was reportedly discovered by an amateur collector who frequently searched through bank rolls. They noticed something off about the shine and weight of the coin. After sending it for grading and authentication, the results shocked even seasoned experts. Graded MS-68 by pcgs with rare error details. Auctioned for $1.7 million. Here's what you need to check on your own 2014 D nickel to see if you have a rare one. Mint mark. Look for the D just right of Jefferson's portrait. Full steps on Monticello. Flip the coin. On the reverse, check the steps below Monticello. Can you count 5 full lines without breaks? That's a great sign. Doubling. Look closely for any signs of doubling in the Monticello lettering or the steps. Weight and composition. If you suspect the coin feels lighter or heavier, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. A standard nickel weighs 5.00 grams. Use a precision scale to check. Even if yours isn't the $1.7 million nickel, don't worry. Other high-grade 2014D nickels with full steps have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions. So it's definitely worth checking your coins carefully. You might not become a millionaire overnight, but you could still make a small fortune. The 2014D Jefferson nickel proves that modern coins can carry mind-blowing value, even in pocket change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, it's time to check your stash.